So Comic-Con was back for its annual appearance, and there was a notable exception from Hall H this year, Marvel Studios. The reason for that is that they're planning to reveal all of their announcements later on in the year at D23, or just on a random day, like their Phase 3 announcement. But there was still DC news, X-Men news, Star Wars news, all of the news. So let's recap it. First off, as a Comic-Con precursor, DC released these pics for Batman v Superman. It was the Entertainment Weekly cover, which was really badly lit in my opinion, but still, it looked pretty cool. There was this awesome showdown pic, this one of Bruce Wayne and Diana Prince dancing, I assume, and this, I don't know, weird picture of Lex Luthor. They also put out some Batman and Superman action figures, and a Wonder Woman Barbie doll. I'm not even kidding, this is the action figure they released for Wonder Woman. Come on, DC. They announced that Ben Affleck will be writing, directing, and starring in the solo Batman movie, rumored to be called The Batman. Never seen that before. That should be pretty great. He's directed Argo, The Town, Gone Baby Gone, so his directing track record is solid. DC also announced that 3 new animated movies will be coming out soon. Justice League vs. Titans, an original DC film starring the Teen Titans, and presumably the Justice League. Batman Bad Blood, which I assume is based on the Taylor Swift song, and Batman The Killing Joke, taking inspiration from the classic and disturbing Batman Joker comic. Seeing this in animated form could prove to be terrifying. Then there was the Batman v Superman trailer. I've already made a video on that, so you can check that out on my channel. And there was also a trailer for Suicide Squad. And I have to say, this movie looks pretty awesome and pretty creepy. The trailer focused most on Harley Quinn and Will Smith. If you got that pun, then you are awesome. We got to see a bit of the squad, Amanda Waller, some action. This really does have a kind of horror movie feel to it, which I kind of like for Suicide Squad, and I really like from someone like David Ayer. We get to see Batman on the Joker car, and then we see Jared Leto as the Joker, and you know what? I actually really like him as the character.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
It looks like he's performing surgery on someone here, or torturing them, or tattooing them, who knows. We also get to hear his laugh, which is different from what we're used to. Now let's talk about Fox. Firstly, for Apocalypse, there was a trailer that didn't show a ton, but the movie's still being made, so come on. We get to see a good look at Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse, same in this poster. There are returning mutants like Professor X, Magneto, Beast, Mystique, and Quicksilver. There are new mutants, at least new to this timeline. Jean Grey, Storm, Jubilee. There's bald Professor X in a wheelchair. There's Apocalypse controlling mutants. Again, like previous X-Men trailers, this looks pretty dark, but so did Days of Future Past, and that was amazing, so we'll see. Then there was the Deadpool trailer, and yeah, this is definitely going to be a hard R superhero movie. We got to see a bit of Deadpool's origin, which I personally am not too familiar with. We also get to see Colossus in action. That's cool. More of that highway fight. A lot of violence, a lot of bad language. I'll say this, it's very Deadpool. Some people will like that, some won't. For me, it looks true to the character, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, Hugh Jackman took the stage to talk about Wolverine 3, his last outing as Wolverine, and he more or less confirmed that it would be based on Old Man Logan. So that's pretty neat. Finally, the other big competitor was Star Wars. The big event was this behind-the-scenes-ish reel, which showed us some new stuff while also not giving anything away. The marketing campaign for Episode 7, if it continues like this, might be the best marketing campaign ever. I'm not even the biggest diehard Star Wars fan, but based on the news and cast and trailers for this movie, I'm super hyped. Speaking of Star Wars things that I'm super excited for, it was announced that Phil Lord and Chris Miller are going to be directing a Han Solo movie for 2018, I believe. This news is perfect. My favorite Star Wars character is Han Solo. Lord and Miller are 2 of my favorite directors. In case you don't know, they made the Lego movie and the Jump Street movies. So just the other little scraps and bits of news from this convention. There was this picture of the female Ghostbusters cast all decked out. Pretty cool, I guess. Warcraft had a trailer, which I didn't watch because I'm not a Warcraft fan. And pretty much all green screen CGI movies, which is what I'm guessing this is, don't really excite me. There was some stuff for Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. That should be cool. And there were also some Walking Dead trailers, probably. I don't watch that show. So that was all the news from Comic-Con. By the way, quick news about my channel. Generally speaking, with some exceptions, I upload on a weekly basis. But for the next 3 weeks or so, my video schedule might be a bit messed up. Just letting you know. Anyway, what did you think of all the news? Which trailer was your favorite? I'll try to leave links to the leaked trailers so you can watch them, but they probably will be taken down by now. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more videos like the one you just watched. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.